Off the court with Kristen Stainback.
Ever since I was little, I was always involved in sports. When I grew up, I played a variety of sports, and I got involved with basketball when I was about 5 or 6 years old. As I got into middle school, I still liked to play different sports, but I always knew basketball was the one thing that I really had a passion for. I got involved in travel basketball and all of that in elementary school, and so I've been doing that basically as long as I can remember.
Once Kristen realized that basketball was her passion, it became a family affair. With her dad starting coaching her, he realized the potential he saw in his daughter.
I was lucky enough to get to help coach. From the time she was 9 years old, she was playing on a 10 and under team, and she played up for 3 years, I think. And I got to travel to national championship games and all over the eastern United States. She was one of the top players in the state of Kentucky. Was able to go to the state tournament, hit a big shot in the quarterfinals game to put them in the semifinals. Played well the whole tournament, averaged like 25 points. Got to the championship game, still scored well, played well.
Kristen hit her peak while playing for the Scott County Cardinals. Her accomplishments led her to be the MVP Regional II player.
I was blessed enough to have the opportunity to play on my high school team when I entered 6th grade, and so going into that, I got exposed to a lot of girls who were very, very talented. And then once I got into high school, basketball just became everything for me. My coach, I love him like he was my second dad, but he was also very hard on me, and I am beyond thankful for that now because I see how much that allowed me to grow and push myself through those years that were really important in my growth as a player and off the court. It really taught me a lot. But him pushing me also made me put a lot of pressure on myself, and because of that, basketball engulfed everything that I did and completely ruled my world as far as what moods I would be in and everything like that. And winning was everything.
When her high school basketball career came to a close, the door was open for her to play in college.
And I was also fortunate enough to be able to have different options as to where I wanted to go to school for college and basketball. And I ended up choosing Austin P. It, honest to goodness, just felt right. And so coming to Austin P, I was expecting to come here and be very successful in basketball and help with the program over the 4 years that I was going to be here, hopefully win OVC championships. But as I came to find out very soon that it was a completely different atmosphere here, and basketball wasn't exactly the same as it was in high school.
Kristen impacted the lives of many friends as she played at Austin Peay State University. She became involved in other organizations on campus as well.
Very spiritual, and that's a relationship that me and her have, which has made us pretty close.
And watching her play basketball was such an awesome experience. Her type of game is what I like to see, and I played basketball in high school, and I felt like I was kind of living through her.
But I also got involved with Fellowship of Christian Athletes my freshman into sophomore year, and being involved in that organization really opened my eyes up to a lot. I feel like God just got a hold of me and kind of just took the blinders off of me as to what was important and what I was just really living for. There was an incident my sophomore year that made me completely realize that I've been taking for granted what God had blessed me with all along, and that was the opportunity to just even play a sport that I loved, to get my school paid for, and to have this platform to be able to share Him. Consuming anymore, and it wasn't completely emotionally draining anymore. It was something that I could come to every day and enjoy, that I even had the ability to play, and just to use that to glorify God and give back the gift that He had given me.
Kristen's last game came against the SIU Edwardsville Cougars in the first round of the 2015 OVC tournament. Kristen comes out the gate on fire, hitting 3 3-pointers in a row, joining the Govs' 1,000-point club. Kristen finished her last game as a Lady Gov with 17 points and 2 assists.
Rich driving, kicks to Stainback. Can she make it 3 in a row? Yes, she can. Kristen Stainback